Hello and welcome. This video demonstrates some of the key features of Develo, a pediatric EHR built on Medplum. Develo emphasizes the physician experience and is a delight for the pediatrician. It's an all-in-one platform with core EHR, revenue cycle, tasking, and an app for families, all built together. It features gorgeous visuals. I have personally never seen a more beautiful growth chart. And in this video, Aaron will give us a walkthrough. Thanks to the team at Develo for sharing your story today.
It's Andy. I'm a practice owner. I'm a physician. Before I click anywhere, right, I think what I want to highlight is our big kind of guiding approach is focus on something that is simple, easy, elegant, not multiple ways to do something, drive financial return, drive operational efficiency, which could be happiness, which could be cost savings, it could be better revenue, right? That could go many directions. And then also elements of really more tightly engaging the family. So not patient engagement, not patient portal. So there's an element of how we both think about it and would also kind of brand some of these. The schedule view, I didn't get a chance to load sample patients for today, so I'm just going to go with some from Friday. You can kind of see I had these patients come in today. I see some key details. I can see eligibility check results. I can see visit status. Did I sign my note? Did I submit a claim? This is the kind of text message kind of feature where you get a text message that you should confirm your visit. You can actually complete screening tools ahead of time. We're building out so that you can also check in directly. We have this build in certain kind of warnings or sometimes hard stops on things that you should update. This is particularly important in peds because they see 25 patients a day. The demographics aren't just like for you and I, right? It's obviously ourselves, right? It could be mom or it could be dad, and that complexity needs to be captured. The other thing is in peds, most of the denials are administrative in nature. It's just fewer medical necessity denials. So let's automate how we can track when this information was updated. Let's put in more validation over time and then guide the front desk. Existing systems, like Epic is a good example, right? They have a couple check marks. So then you shadow folks who use it. They just hit check, check, check. Like you added 4 clicks and now you added 4 clicks that they just do mindlessly do. The more common way is a system where there's nothing here, so you have no idea what this information is updated, and you probably go here and just hit complete checking. And so we want to get this information correct. Of task management that we built out our whole kind of system for. Scheduling order is a unique concept in our side. Like we're taking generally a more clinical concept and applied it to scheduling because in peds, so much about it is when are you next coming back for your well-child visit? Or let me place an order so that you come back in an appropriate time frame for your sick visit. So we put this on a list. Front desk can go in and make the phone calls if they haven't already scheduled it at checkout. And so if you didn't make it on checkout, that's when it shows up on the list. You can see certain things overdue. This thing is snoozed for 7 months because London has no idea what his September schedule next year is, right? So we're not going to try to force him to schedule at this point. The reason I want, if I go to the billing side, I load in this code for this one visit, but notice these don't get billed because I haven't signed them. So I have results, but I haven't signed them. You can imagine that we build in automation. So maybe for this code, the 92567, you need to modify 25. We could have added that in. So this is like a big part of what we do to streamline the workflow. So, go in, assign these things here. You'll now notice that they show up on the billing side. And our thought is 95% of the time, they should just go here, codes look good, and you submit, right? Make it. Our space, like super visual immunization records, easy to see. You can toggle the display multiple ways. You can see the CDC schedule, the most beautiful growth charts that you'll find, and you can plot for corrected age. So there's certain elements that are designed to shine purely pediatrics from a visual standpoint. And then, of course, you need backward compatibility, so you need some way to view all sorts of PDFs.